Hello, in this video we're gonna talk about three traversal algorithms. So we have three kinds, either pre-order, in-order or post-order. So if a structure is being used to store data, so it is often helpful to have a systematic mechanism for writing out the data values stored at all the nodes. But it depends which way it is stored. So this kind of structure we have pre-order is basically you store first the root and then you go left and then right. That's what the pre-order means. The root, left, right. So to abbreviate it, instead of RLR, I'm gonna write it as the node, which is the root. You go left and then you go right. So the first thing you do, for example, this binary tree we have here, you write next to it node left, right, everywhere. And then here is the algorithm. You could look at it and see it is recursive. You keep calling the function again and again because every time you go at this subtree here, B is the root, and then at this subtree here, D is the root, and so on. But here is the easy way to write the pre-order. You could do this at the beginning, but then after a while you'll understand what's going on and you don't need to write all of this node left, right next to every tree. But this is how it works. First it says copy the node, which is F in my case. So right here I copy the node and then go left. Okay, I'm going left. So every time I do a step, I cross it. I go left and then copy the node, which is B. Here we are, we copy in the node and then we go left. Okay, we're going left. When we go left, there is A, which is the node. We're gonna copy that. Try to go left, but there is no left and no right. We're done. So what we do, we go back to B, and directions for us tells us go right. Okay, I cross it because I'm going right. Once I went right, it says copy the node, which is D. Right here, D. And then go left. Okay, we're going left. And then we're gonna copy the node and try to go left and right, but we can't. So C. Then you go back to D, and at D it says go right. Okay, and at right I'm gonna copy E, and no left and right. Here is copy E. Then you go back, then finally you go right here, because we crossed everything here. You go back here, you go right, and the right there is G here. You copy that and try to go left, but there is no left, and we're gonna try to go right. So the right, we have the node, which is I. We copy I, and then try to go left, but there is no left, and we copy H, and we try to go back to I, and then try to go right, and we're done. So as you see, I cross everything. That means I passed by every step here. I covered every step here. And here is the pre-order. What does it mean? Is that the node, always the node come first, the roots come first, and then you go left and you go right. So similarly, we do the in-order traversal. So the first thing, we're gonna write the in-order traversal, which is basically you have to go left, as the algorithm says, you copy the roots, and then you go right. In order, that means the root is in the middle. Before pre-order, that means the root is at the beginning, pre. And there is post-order, that means the root is at the end. So either the root in beginning, middle, or end. So again, similarly, instead of root R, we call it the node. And this is R and this is L. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write down L, N, R directions next to every node. And now we go from here, we go left. And a B, and then it says go left. And A, it says go left, but there is no more left. I'm done. Then finally it says copy the node A. So here we copy A. And it says go right, but there is no right. So next thing you do, we go back to B. It says copy the node. Here I copy the node B, and then go right. Okay, we go right, then go left, Okay, we go to C. It says go left but no left. Copy the node C, which we copy the node C, and then go right but no right. Then you go back to D, and at this root D, it says copy the node, copy D. Okay, we copy D. Try to go right. Okay, we go right, and again we're just gonna copy E because no left and right. That's a leaf. We go back to the root F, and then finally we're gonna copy N, F here, the node N, F. So we copy F, and it tells us go right, and then go left but no left. Copy the node. Okay, we copy G. Go right. Okay, we're going right. And here at I, it says go left. Okay, we go left, and I found H. We copy then H. Then you go back to I, and it says finally copy the node. Okay, I is the last thing we did, and it says go right, but there is no right. And I stop and look. I crossed every steps here. I covered everything, and here is the in order. So as you see, F is the root, is at the beginning, while before F is at the. So as you see, F is in the middle for in order, and F is at the beginning for pre-order. F is the root. So as I said, similarly for post order, we have to think about it as left, right, and then node, and the root. Left, right, then the node. The node or the root is at the end, is post order. So again, we follow the steps. It says go left. We go to B. It says go left again, go left, which is A, no left and no right, and finally copy A. You go back to B and says go right, so you go right. And then it says go left, and we go left, and there is C with no left and right. You copy C. Then you go back to D. Don't copy D because it tells me go right, so we go right first. We copy E, and then we go back to D and copy that, D. Then you go back to B and you copy that, B. Then you go back to F and says go right, and I'm going right here, no left, and I'm going right up from this point, and we get I, which is go left. We get H, so we copy H, and now we're done with left and right on H. So we go back to I. It says go right, but there is no right, so next is to copy the node, which is I. Then you go back to this point here and you copy the node, and then you go back to F and you copy the node, the roots. We're done. And this is the post order. So again, where is the root of the tree is at the end, post. So here is how you see it. Pre-order F first, in order F middle, and post order F is at the end. That means the root of the tree. I put here a different example. This one is very simple. So you follow the same way. You cross, as I said, and then let me do that. So here is what I did first. Pre-order, that means node first, the root first, and then you go left and right. So we copy the node P, and then try to go left. Copy Q, go left. Copy S, go left. Then we copy V, and then we go back to S and go right. Then we copy W, and then go back to Q, go right, and then we're gonna copy T. Then you go back here, go to the right, you copy R, no left, but you go right, and you're gonna just copy U, and then we're done. And here is the pre-order. Similarly, in order, the node in the middle, so left node right, I'm gonna go left, and then finally copy V, go back S, copy that, try to go right, copy W, go back to Q, copy that, and go right of Q, where we have to copy T, and then go back to the root, and finally we're gonna copy P, then go right of P, try to go left but no left, copy the node which is R, and then go right, which is U, and we're done. This is the in order. Now for the post order, so again, left, 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 finally copy V, try to go right, and finally copy W, and then copy S. Then you go back to Q, go right of Q, we're gonna copy T, then copy Q, and then go right, then you copy R, and then go left, no left, try to go right, and then you copy U, and then go back, copy R, and then go back and copy P. And for this example here, as you see, this is not a binary tree. So B, for example, has 3 branches. So the key here, even though there is more than one right, so it's almost like there is 2 rights. You always go left to right, but you keep going until you're done with all the rights. So let's see how we do this. You could stop the video and try it if you want. So for the pre-order, what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy the node A, go left, copy B and go left, copy D, and then go back to B, and it says go right. Okay, there are 2 rights, so we go to the first right, and then it says copy the node, which is E, and then go left, but this one we don't know which one is left. Let's assume this is left. So, and then we're gonna copy this H here and try to go back, and there is no right, we're done. I'm going back to B, and there is another right, which is F, and then go back to B. I'm done with all the rights, so I'm gonna cross this R here. So we go back to the node, the root R, the root A, and then we go right, copy C, go to the left, and we copy this one, no right, and we're done. And for the in order, the same way, you're gonna write left node right. So let's go all the way left, then copy D, copy B, go to one of the rights, there is more than one right, and then it says go left. Okay, then we're gonna copy H, and then you go back, copy E, no more right, then you go to B and go to the next right. You see I didn't cross it because there are 2 rights. Then here I'm gonna copy F and go back and copy, we're done with the B, go A, copy that, and go right. Here try to go left, but there is G is both, and then copy C, and there is no more right to go to. So even though G is going down like this, we consider this left. Always consider it as left is if it's down and by itself. Okay. How about the post order? Similarly, write your steps, and then it says left, 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 no right, copy node, which is D, and then go back right, but there is more than one right, so remember that. So you go back here, no left, go left. So what is the left? My left is, and consider this as a left, so I'm gonna copy H, and then go back, copy E, and then go back to the next right, and then I'm gonna copy F, and then copy B. Then when you go back to the root, you go right, and at the right I have to go left, so I'm considering this left, so I'm gonna copy G here, and then go back to C. To the right there is no right, go back to C, and then A. So A is at the end, A kind of in the middle, and A at the beginning. I hope this is helpful.